What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome once again, guys, to another video. Thanks as always for tuning in. Just let me, as always, guys, take this opportunity to just to let you know how appreciative I am for you to take time out of your busy schedule to join me on another video. All right, and also let me just remind you guys to like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification bell. All right, and also comment, guys, comment and let me know what you think about the video. Whatever it is in the contents that probably have drawn your attention, and maybe I haven't said something about that particular thing, or maybe I have said something that you may or may not have agreed with. All right, so just comment and let me know what you think. All right. Okay, so guys, the first story that I'm coming to you with, guys, is I know a lot of you may have remembered this face. This young lady that was in the securities and what's the name again? SSL, the fraud thing with where Usain Bolt lost his millions, or most of his millions, along with other people, right? Okay, so she went to court. She made her first court appearance, guys, and she was remanded in custody, right? So that's a good start, if I should say that, right? Former Stocks and Security Limited SSL wealth advisor Jean Ann Panton has been remanded in custody and is to return to court on February 24. Panton appeared in the Supreme Court after being charged this morning with breaches of the Larceny Act, the Proceeds of Crime Act, the Forgery Act, and the Cyber Crimes Act in relation to the multi-billion-dollar fraud scandal. The judge in the case has requested a full medical report in relation to Panton. Attorney at law Tamika Harris, while making a bail application, had submitted that Panton cannot walk and is unable to stand. However, a medical report that was submitted did not indicate that. So, if you guys remember, when the fraud squad had gone to her apartment to search, she was in a wheelchair, and she was walking with the aid of a walker, right? So if she couldn't have walked, guys, why would the medical report not indicate that, right? So in my opinion, guys, and a lot of other people's opinion, as I've seen, everyone thinks she's acting that part out, so, but I don't think that can save her from what is to come. All right. So prior to charges being laid, Panton was grilled by investigators February 14 to 16, weeks after searches were conducted on two premises in the corporate area. This resulted in the seizure of documents and electronic devices, including telephones, which continue to be analyzed. Right? The fraud is believed to be at least $3 billion. Right? So we'll definitely be having our ears on the ground, guys, to hear the outcome of any other upcoming incident, or whatever information that comes along. All right, and as always, we'll bring it to you guys in subsequent video. Okay, so guys, the next video that I'm coming to you guys with is another robbery in Jamaica. This time it's in St. Elizabeth, right? And we have seen for the past maybe year or two, St. Elizabeth is slowly but surely becoming one of those hot spots like Clarendon, like Kingston, Spanish Town, like those places, right? Because of the migration of the old demons, them guys, that keep moving from parish to parish. You know what I mean? And I wish there were some ways that we could stop those from happening. Because we have some decent, really. I mean, everywhere is decent. Not so it's just the guys that is moving around and committing the crimes. But we talk, all right. So bear with me when I say things like this. St. Elizabeth was one of the nicest places you could ever go to. I used to go there like every week, every other week, and the people, wherever you go in St. Elizabeth, the people were always so welcoming and nice. They give you all kind of things when you go there, scallions, you name it, watermelons, carrots, you name it. I used to get a lot of those when I used to go down there. But anyway, as I said, we have seen the crime, keep going up. So another Chinese businessman was held up, and this time he was shot. Unfortunately, he was not killed. So police have confirmed that a businessman was shot and injured in a robbery at Ballards Valley near Junction in southern St. Elizabeth on Saturday morning. Preliminary reports are that sometime mid-morning, the businessman, who police said is Chinese, was driving his motor car when he was attacked by gunmen traveling on a motorcycle on the Ballards Valley main road. The businessman tried to escape but crashed. The gunmen opened fire on the vehicle and hit the businessman before reportedly making off with an undisclosed sum of cash. The businessman was taken to hospital for treatment, and the investigation continues, guys. The police are trying to see if they can, find these old criminals, guys. So let's hope they do, right? But I want to say this, right, to these businessmen. You guys have to do a better job at transporting, moving your money. Whether you're taking it to the bank or wherever it's supposed to be going into safekeeping to your account or something, right? So, I mean, I know you guys are making the money, and everything is expensive down there, but I would encourage you guys to make use of the armored vehicles, transporting your cash, your money, because I mean your life depends on it, right? And it doesn't make sense to me for you guys to be moving the money yourselves, getting robbed, getting killed, because we have seen a few of them that got killed, trying to move their money themselves. So the Brinks truck is there. You have other armored security companies down there that does things like that. So, I would advise you to make use of those companies. It's gonna cost you, but at the same time, guys, your life is saved because you don't have to do it yourself, right? And I'm sure others will agree with me. So, guys, if you agree with me, just drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think. If you think I'm right or wrong, all right? And when I look at this, guys, this case here, I think this case is an inside operation. You know what I mean? Because it was, as it says, mid morning, right? So I would say maybe about between 10-11, that time of morning. And no, most business don't make that kind of money, a lot of money by then. So so maybe he had the overnight sales, sales cash there, and decided to leave it and move it in the morning. So who would have known that he was gonna move that kind of cash in at that time in the morning? So that must have been an inside job, in my opinion. So he has now they have to take a look at at the people that they have working for them, and more so people they are employing. You know what I mean? Because I know things rough everywhere you go, and every day somebody looking a job. They might not pay a lot, but it can do a thing, can help out, pay some bills and buy some food put on the table, for the kids and stuff like that, guys. So, what sense does it make for you to be putting up your employer to get robbed? And he could have gotten killed. So when he gets killed, more than likely, a lot of times, most of the times, these businesses have to close when the main proprietor gets killed. You know what I mean? Unless they have somebody that is in the business that decides they are gonna carry on, a family member that is gonna carry on the business. But a lot of times they just decide to close the business and just move on. You know, so nobody wins in these cases, guys. So think. Anyway, moving along, guys. So this other story that I'm coming to you with, guys. Boy, it's I don't know if I should say it's funny. Well, it's not funny. It's not funny, but sometimes guys, we see some stories and we just have to laugh. Trust me, because look at this now. Another bank employee, stealing money from the financial institute. And this time, the way they did this, they didn't rob anybody's account. The way they did this is the reason why I had to laugh, guys. Right? So listen to this. Bank employee flees Jamaica after allegedly stealing more than $35 million. Right? Investigators have launched a search for a bank employee who allegedly made off with more than $35 million from a St. Anne-based financial institution. It's understood that the employee loaded the cash into a bag and walked out of the institution after telling her supervisors that she was heading for lunch. Right? When she failed to return from lunch, a probe by the bank revealed that millions of dollars from its vault had gone missing. It was later discovered that the bank employee had fled the island after boarding a flight for Canada. Can you believe that, guys? Can you really believe that? So this is another case that we are gonna have to be looking out for, to get some when other information comes, because I know they're gonna, if she did leave the island, and the Jamaica has partnership with, I think, US and Canada, so the fraud squad will be over there in Canada, will definitely be looking for her if she's in fact in Canada. And the other thing, guys, I'm pretty sure that she didn't go to Canada with all that cash. So most of that cash, if not all, more than likely, would have been stashed somewhere in Jamaica. To find where it is, that's the problem. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure, that she didn't travel with all that cash, because first of all, she had to go through customs that scan every luggage that you're going in, whether you're checking them on or on luggage. They are scanned, and once they see so much money in, that's money laundering right there. You know what I mean? So she didn't carry all that money with her. So where is it? All right, guys. So yeah, so we'll be looking out, as I said, for that one. So the final story for the day, guys, is, no, this one I have to say is really, really, really a sad and traumatic one, guys. And as I've always said, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody has to do it. Somebody gotta do it. So this one now, guys, the headline is that Jamaican policewoman chop off her 11-month-old baby head. right? And guys, I've seen this image, guys, and trust me, boy, it's really, 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 really a terrible, terrible sight to look at, And one thing I must say, guys, the police, they have to do a better job at securing, crime scenes like these. Even though I know sometimes a lot of these photos are leaked by the same police officers. But we have seen over and over and over again, whether it be crime, gunmen killing people or accidents, you name it. People are walking all over the scene and taking pictures, taking videos, and it's all over social media. So I think they got to do a better job at protecting the crime scenes, covering people up, and all that stuff that they can send around these pictures. Because I'm telling you guys, it's a really gruesome, image to look at. So the Cross Rivers State Police has confirmed the arrest of a woman who beheaded her 11-month-old child. It is said the woman is a police officer, which I must say is not yet 100% confirmed. Right? It's not yet 100% confirmed. But the police constable confirmed the gory incident on Wednesday. The constable said that the child was killed on Tuesday, and the police immediately stepped in to prevent mob action against the woman. Police said that the case will be transferred from the Cross Rivers Department to the Homicide Department of the State Command for proper investigation. It is quite unfortunate and devastating already. She is in protective custody, but the matter will surely be brought to the Homicide Department, the police constable said. So, information gathered that the mother of two allegedly used a machete to cut off the head of the baby. An eyewitness said the woman's 8-year-old son stumbled on the scene and raised an alarm, which attracted neighbors. So, guys, can you imagine this 8-year-old, right, stumbling upon a site like this? I don't know if it's a he or a she, the 8-year-old, but just imagine, guys, a 8-year-old stumbling upon their brother or sister's body without a head, or with the head beside it. Oh my God. And I hope they do get some real good counseling for this kid, because boy, that is traumatic to even adults, more so a kid. So well, I don't know. And however, the timely intervention of the police, who immediately took the lady into protective custody and moved her out of the community, saving her from the mob. So we are in shock, but we are calm and have left this matter to the hands of the police, one resident said. I assure you that there will be no reprisal action because we must remain law-abiding, said our family members and residents in the community. And, I've seen where, people are commenting on this matter, and one person said they should have leave the community to take justice. She's wicked. What could have caused this? And my guess would have been postpartum depression, right? Because we know that's one sickness, if I should call it that. It is that is so overlooked. You know what I mean? It's so somebody needs to put more emphasis on something like this for mothers. You know what I mean? Because a lot of mothers have babies, and they have this postpartum depression and walking around and nobody knows. Sometimes some of them that has it worse than some, they might start acting some sort of ways and stuff like that. But especially in Jamaica, people just say they are getting mad. So they need to put more emphasis on things like these. So guys, I couldn't, we can't post those kind of pictures on YouTube, but trust me, it's a gruesome scene for those of you who haven't seen it, and let us just, keep family members and in prayer, and that little 8-year-old, you know, needs some serious counseling, and condolences to the family members that are left alive, and I must also say, whether so any of you, some of you might not like this, but we wish the mother well at the same time, because I hope she gets treated for that postpartum depression that she has, because if she doesn't get the right treatment, it will only get worse. Anyway, guys, thanks again for tuning in. Remember to like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit that notification bell and comment, guys. Comment and let me know what you think about this video here. All right. Blessed love. Peace.